DJ Disspare is in the damn building. The baddest DJ this side of town. Mixing the heat.
Ladies and gentlemen,
DJ Disspare.
What up, what up, what up, everybody? I got my boy Doodlebug, C Knowledge in the building.
What's up, man? What's going on, brother?
Oh, everything's been blessed, man. How's everything been with you?
Good, man. Just trying to do my thing. I see you over there about to blaze it up. I ain't mad at you.
Hey, man, you know, one smoker to another, man. Life is good. Can't wait to get out here to smoke with me. So,
no doubt.
This is going to be a different interview. I just want to touch base on you. So, what's C Knowledge been doing?
Man, right now, I'm finishing up my comic book. I wrote a comic book with my lawyer, business partner, Thomas Bew. We wrote a comic book called The Epic of the Heaven and Earth Association. And right now we doing everything right now to get it published. And we're working on producing a podcast to help promote the comic book that'll be based around the issues that the comic book raises, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. And also touring with Diggable Planets right now, promoting this new album I got out called The Caladelphian, talking with my compatriots, Ladybug and Butter. Hopefully we're going to get this new album working on, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking about it a lot lately. So hopefully we'll get in the studio and do that. You know what I mean? So that's something. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying, I got the family life going, you know what I'm saying, homeschooling my kids and all that type stuff, you know what I mean?
So during that time of COVID, like a lot of things have changed in your life. You got to spend more time with your family. You got to
no doubt. No doubt.
So how was that, the change of like, you know, from touring all the time to just relaxing for a bit?
Man, it took a while to get used to because I like being on the road, you know what I'm saying? I like being with the band, you know what I'm saying? So I got a little bit used. Took a minute for me to get used to that whole scenario, you know what I'm saying? The new environment, had to adapt, you know what I'm saying? Started picking up a lot more books, you know what I'm saying, that I had been putting on the shelf for a minute because I was so busy. Now I had more time, so I started digging in my books, digging in my production. I started collecting more wax. I haven't collected wax in a while. And I mean, during the pandemic, I've been going crazy.
What's your favorite record so far that you collected?
Let's see. I got them up here. Right now, my joint right now is Les McCann, Talk to the People.
What?
Yeah.
What? So, being as long as you've been in the game, what has changed for you? Like getting to the digital game and learning everything. Like, how did you adapt to it?
The good thing about I'm an old head, so you know what I'm saying. I grew up in an era when there was no computers. You know what I'm saying? When computers was just like a little, you know what I'm saying, like a revolutionary idea that some cats had. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to develop. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't a big thing. You know what I'm saying? There were no cell phones, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But I was lucky enough to be around cats that were heavy into that. You know what I'm saying? Technology was always up on stuff like that. My man Kai Chi was always up on, he kept me up on all the gadgets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And whenever something was popping, he always was the man that kept me up on things, you know what I'm saying? And gave me the information that I needed, you know what I'm saying, to stay on top of things, you know what I mean? So I was blessed to have good people around me, you know what I'm saying, informed folk, you know what I mean?
Respect. And a lot of people don't know. You've been working in Canada over your career, and you've had an opportunity of working with a friend of mine formerly known as Abstract, known as Shay right now. So explain that. Like, how did that come about?
Man, I've known him for so long. I can't even remember how I met the dude. I think it was on social media. I think we connected, you know what I'm saying, shared interest and appreciation for each other's art, you know what I'm saying? And then eventually he just started, as we got a little bit more comfortable with each other, he presented me with an idea to do some joints together, you know what I'm saying? And possibly put a whole EP together. And he sent me some tracks. I loved them. Went out to Winnipeg, did some shows with him. Went out to Toronto, shot a video with him. The camaraderie. I met his family, you know what I'm saying? We hung out there, you know what I'm saying? Had mad good times in the cold ass Canada. We did our thing. No, we had mad good times, good people out there. And then it just turned into this thing called Living Proof. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And we started that EP, and I still bump that album to this day. You know what I'm saying? I love
Yeah,
that
I still
album.
have my pendant to this day.
I still got my jacket, my Living Proof. We had Living Proof jackets and all that.
It was funny because I had my Street Killers pendants floating around at the time. He just looks at me and goes, "You want to trade?" I was like, "Wicked."
So I had one. It's like beads, and it was a wooden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody stole mine. I was so mad.
Man.
Oh man, I had that shit on tour. I laid it down somewhere backstage. That joint was gone.
You know what? Like knowing you for this amount of time and seeing your growth and seeing everything you've done. You see, I love the fact that you're a connoisseur, right? You're a cannabis connoisseur. So this song right here, it just, I was happy. Like I smoked to this like every day. So, as a weed connoisseur, you put a lot of that into your music and your feel, like over the years of working with Diggable Planets until now. Like you've been doing this for a minute. So it's like, how does herbs help you with you in your daily days?
What, smoking weed? I think it's balancing. It's a balancing act for me. You know what I'm saying? It helps keep me, you know what I'm saying, keep me calm, relaxed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stresses I had to deal with the family, my music business. You know what I'm saying? Getting home, smoking an L after a meeting or after a studio session or even before a studio session. It always just puts me in that right mind state. You know what I'm saying? Where sometimes I felt like when I was drinking a lot, you know, the drinking would give me the rams, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make me want to fight somebody, you know what I'm saying? Argue all the time, you know what I'm saying? Well, weed was just like, it opened up them chakras and took me to like different dimensions. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you be babbling, but you know what I'm saying? But you into certain things, you know, so you start building into certain places that you would never have done if you hadn't, you know what I'm saying, sparked that fat L, you know what I'm saying? So,
well, hey man, this is life. Like the weed is
no
life.
And of course, across the world, traveling around the world, smoking blunts, it makes friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you are. You know what I'm saying? A blunt comes up, motherfuckers can have all the screw faces you want. A blunt come out, everybody's like, yeah, all right, what's up? Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean that. So, earlier we were talking before the show, and you've mentioned like, you know, you've been on Turf Tails, you know, you've been in Overtime Hustling. Like, how did all that happen?
That was an extension of my friendship and relationship with my man 50 to Caesar. You know what I'm saying? He and I met 50? Up. Yeah, straight up. Enough respect to 50, the good movement. You know what I mean? His new album out, Resiglio Experiences out. This joint's dope. Riff Raff the Great. You know what I mean? So I met that cat online, and he introduced me to Riff Raff. We got the business right. You know what I'm saying? And they sent me the tracks. The tracks were exquisite. Real grown man, smooth, fly shit. I liked it, so I got down with it, and I went down there to his house in Elsinore. You know what I'm saying? And we sat back. That's when I met Bottom Dollar. I met King OG, Marquez, and we all sitting around. We filmed the video for Social Status. And in between, we sat in the backyard and smoked L's and laughed and built and talked. And we became mad friends. You know what I'm saying? I consider them my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's the family right there. Because I was happy because when they brought me on to start doing the show and everything, and I like COVID was a bitch because I forgot a lot of things. Who like a lot of people that I fucked with, like, is because before COVID, everything was just we get back at you. I looked back at old conversations of ours, going, we never finished. like you know, it's just, like everybody's like, yeah, we should have did that. Yeah, that never happened. And then like during COVID, it just had the time to just like finally connect with everybody because a lot of people were like sitting there going, you don't know these people. I'm just sitting there going, how do you think I don't? Like, I won't say something that I don't know. Like, y'all come out to Canada, and who's the typical DJs to be at your shows when you're in Winnipeg and most of the stuff? And most of the times you see me.
It's gonna be you. It's gonna be you.
And you know, over the years, it's like watching and getting to play music and playing you when people weren't even like paying attention. When you switched over to See Knowledge, a lot of people just like, who's that? Like, what is this? Like, what is going on there? And I'm just like, that's Doodlebug. They're like, what? Get out of here. You rapping like that? I was just like, yeah, I want to do a track with him. I'm like, cool. You know, and it's just over the years, you're still a favorite rapper to a lot of my guys. And you know, and a lot of people appreciate what you've done because your style is unique. Like you just stay to you. You're uplifting. I listen to your songs. It's like I could smoke to it. I could like chill and have a good day. Just listen. It's uplifting and it's happy. And I appreciate what you brought to the game.
Yo, man, that means a lot to me, man. That really means a lot to me for real though. Because on the real, because you know, as an artist, you try to find your niche. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to find your little comfort zone. You're a spot where you know what I'm saying. That's your spot. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so you try a lot of different things, you know what I mean? But for you to say that true hip hop heads and your crew, that means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? Because that's, you know what I'm saying, we all as artists are trying to find that, you know what I'm saying, that comfort zone where motherfuckers like, yo, I fucks with what you do. You know what I'm saying? You do something that's unique and it's different, you know what I'm saying? And that's dope. Appreciate that, man.
Well, you see, that's the thing is because you never stepped out of your box. Like from Cool Like That and everything, I was just like, I used to listen to your verses over and over and over. And then just sit there and I'm just like, and I'll just be smoking. I was going, these people smoke weed. They know they smoke weed, man. They got to be smoking weed. There's no way you can come up with a verse like that without smoking weed.
Amongst
Like,
other things, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, but it was like, man, like at that time though, because a lot of people didn't realize a lot of rappers from that time actually, like when they said smoke the L or certain things like that, people never really caught on. You know, and then, you know, Redman, How to Roll a Blunt. Now it's like the most popular song now. And then you got all these, you know what I'm saying? And I love the cannabis culture. And, you know, a lot of people don't even speak on it and how it helps a lot of people medically, mentally, and it keeps us straight during this game because most of the times I can't even be in a room with a bunch of people on stage or shows if I don't smoke one. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's true.
Like,
and nowadays, you got the cannabis industry is empowering cats, you know what I'm saying, start their own businesses. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame that a lot of our brothers and sisters are in prisons now over cannabis, you know what I'm saying? And while nowadays all these cats is out here making money doing the same thing they was doing back then, you know what I'm saying? So we got to fix that part of it, you know what I'm saying? And we also got to get more minorities involved in the cannabis industry, you know what I'm saying, to profit off of it and be a more integral part of the development of this industry, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why this song right here, Love is Love. Let's listen to this for a bit.
Please put your hands together for the incomparable Miss Ursula Rucker.
You rock.
DJ Disspare is in the damn building.
Love is, love is, love is, love is. Never old, always new. No matter how or what we do. Love is sweet and exciting as a shiny pair of red shoes. Or as deep and tempting like the bluest of blues. Love is top down, sun bright, breeze nice, sounds right while we cool. Let's talk about love.
Yeah. I live this life to love. I love my life, so I live and give it all I got to survive this city blocks in. To survive this city cops wild.
Seriously, the more that I watch the game evolve, and you know, a lot of rappers out here speak a lot of junk. You know, everybody's constantly talking about money, cars, and this and this and that. Man, I've been listening to that since Ice-T. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, it's just like there's different things we need to talk about. Is that like the streets is one thing, but what has people done to change that? You know what I mean? Like no one's taught. Like every time you hear somebody talk about building a business and making a movement, somebody gets mad about that. How do you feel about that when you're like you know, like how most people are focused just on the money, cash, cars, and the Louis and all that, and then you got guys like us who are just running around in like camos and baseball jerseys and stuff, and happy for that. You know what I mean?
I think there's a place for all that. You know what I'm saying? That's hip hop. There's always been a place for all that. You know what I'm saying? Since the beginning of hip hop, there's always been the fly guys, the fly girls, Dapper Dans. You know what I'm saying? There's been the raw hardcore cats, you know what I'm saying, that rocks the camos, and there's always been the cats that want to rock the fly ill, whatever the new ill fashion designs is, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's a place for all that. It's just I think the mainstream outlets just gotta be more open to the diverse sounds of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And not just play one type of sound that you hear all the time, you know what I'm saying, which is that money, cars, and hoes, you know what I'm saying? Which
I remember,
and there's a place for that. There's a place
right.
for that, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I enjoy that type of music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every once in a while, but you know what I'm saying? But you have to diversify, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't all just one thing, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's just a gangster all day long, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're a family man, sometimes they're a lover, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're a business person, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? We all play different roles and we all have to put on different hats, you know what I'm saying? I think the music reflects that, you know what I mean? So if you listening to just one type of music all the time, man, that says more about you than anything else, you know what I'm saying?
You see, that's why it's like, as much as I've been doing this game, and yes, I'll play both. I'm diverse to everything. I like my UK. I like everything. If it got bars, I'll play it. You know, if I feel it, I'll play it. I ain't like you the thing. I'm not gonna follow suit with everybody else, but I'm just that guy who likes to play something before anybody plays it, and I get rid of it before it gets boring. So it's like, but you see, when it comes down to boom bap and stuff, the legacy of it is like, no matter where I am, certain songs will consistently flow for life. You know, like when you go back and you listen to Cool Like That now, it's relevant. You know what I mean? And then when you listen to certain things from like the past, you just look at it and go, they were just saying a bunch of shit. And then, you know, and then there's certain people that are like, oh, they were spitting some bars. So then it's like, when you listen to you now and you've evolved, it's so happy to see that, because a lot of people lose their talent over the years, and because of drugs and because of different types of things that they've gone through and all the different things, right? So, and you know, the game is sometimes nice and sometimes evil to people. You know, that's just how it goes, and it's just how you deal with it and come out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know, that's why I like the song called "No Monkey Junk."
That's actually I got a video for that drops Monday on my YouTube channel for No Monkey Junk. It's going to world premiere Monday. If y'all want, check it out. Doodlebug TV. If you're feeling this new joint right here, you about to play.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy, the Gorilla. East Coast, West Coast, down South, Midwest, all around the world. Swinging from vine to vine, baby. About to get it in. Live from the LBC and the CPT. We got the man C Notch, a.k.a. the Philadelphian, with that song, No Monkey Junk. With my man Nimzo, go Gonzo. We don't do that monkey junk around here. It's that gorilla shit. We go big. It's that your shit. Your shit. Your shit.
I'm talking about the blues. I ain't talking about monkey junk.
Blues was here when the world was born. Everything come on.
Blood got you, huh?
Blues come from way back.
No beginning, no end. Check it out.
Everything come from blues.
Yeah. Hey yo, who's that cool cat in Timbos and fitted hats coming through with my instant crew singing cool like that?
What's that?
It's a rare record.
Yeah, man. This is strictly for my true heads, beat junkies and spitty eyes. Those who appreciate real music in their groove vibes. Turn it up and let the whole planet rock. The super soul sonic, break beat bionic. The groove is automatic, makes me up an addict. Whenever I'm without it, I'm like, I got to have it. Don't need to say nothing else, so I'm chill. Speak for itself.
See, the one thing I like about your music is that it's that backpack rap. Like, you know, you just want to like put your headphones on and go for a walk, you know, and just go do things. Like, you know, I want to go tag. I want to go do stuff. Like, that's the culture that a lot of people are missing out from, because I remember those days of listening to like J. Rue and all that. Like, it was just knowledge. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are losing that in some of the game. Like, yes, a lot of the music, I love it. I love the party while out and all that stuff, and the gun talk. Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it's good when it's done properly, but then when it's like people are forgetting about knowledge itself, that's the thing that bothers me. It's like, because a lot of you guys are talking about the growth now, like how to be a man now, like how do you change, like what you went through, and a lot of people don't know a lot of the stuff you guys have went through in the industry. Like, give me one of your examples of like a bad situation in the industry that made you like change your ways, like made you realize I got to watch myself.
Well, we did a show in Buffalo, New York, back in I think it was '94, probably like '94, and we were on tour. Jazzy Joyce was our DJ at the time. And we were at the show, and Buffalo was mad packed. I mean, you could barely move in this motherfucking club. And there was this group of these cats. I don't know, just the whole night. They just had strange energy. You know what I'm saying? Just strange, just real, like standoffish type energy. You know what I'm saying? And when it was time for us to go up on stage, we started trying to go through the crowd, and the security was making room for us to go through the crowd to get to the stage. And as we got closer to the stage, these cats started like trying to like throw shit at us and grab at us. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, but then they swooshed us on stage. We started the show. And then halfway through the show, these motherfuckers just started coming up to the stage and started wilding, talking and shit. And I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck? And the next thing you know, we just started fighting. You know what I'm saying? We just started fighting these motherfuckers, man. These just motherfuckers. I don't know if they thought shit was sweet or what, but they ran up on us and then we just jumped off the stage. Us, the band, everybody. We just started fighting. And the next thing I know, Buffalo police was all up in this motherfucker. It was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And everybody started scattering. I had like an ounce of weed on me or some shit. So I dipped up to the bathroom upstairs and shit. And I hid in one of the stalls and shit. I sit up on the step and I was just chilling this shit, wait till everything calmed down. And then like about 20 minutes later, I heard somebody scream, yo, Knowledge, you up here? I was like, yeah. And I came out and they was like, everything clear now. The manager came out. A couple of us got, I think Ladybug and Butter and Jazzy Joyce and maybe two other members of our band. They all got arrested. And we had to go to the Buffalo police station, and our manager had to fly in from New York City and shit. And it was a crazy fucking shit. But after that, we realized after that, you know, shit ain't sweet on road. That was the first time I realized, damn, shit ain't sweet. I got to keep my head on a swivel out this motherfucker. This motherfucker's out here that ain't always about love, peace, and happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I try to explain that to some rappers when we hit the road, right? Like, we can't be hanging out all night. And then they want to like be the last ones to leave. I'm like, nah, this is not right, man. There's like anything could happen. And I ain't trying to be in that spot. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's like, what was your favorite Kush moment? Like while you were on a tour or something, like you got super blazed, you were just in like one of those like good moments. Like, you know, it was like
I mean, it's been a minute. I've been in the game for like 20 odd. It's been a lot of those moments, man. But I'm gonna say, in my early days when I was doing my when Digga Boy had broke up, I was doing my solo stuff, bringing my Cosmophone Orchestra band. We was touring around little venues around the country. I mean, we would hit up Humboldt County, California. We pulled up. We had a tour bus. We was fortunate enough to have a little tour bus, and we pulled up into the town square in Humboldt County, and we pulled up, and next thing you know, I mean, these freaking like Hare Krishna type monk dressed up look like Hare Krishna monk type dudes was all at our door, like a bunch of all these hippie looking. I mean, it was like a line of these cats at the door, like knocking on the door, like, we're big fans of your music and we love your music. And they just had mad like herb, like nothing but herb. Like every single one of them, and we were like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Who the fuck are these crazy motherfuckers?" And then one of my mans like, "Yo, see, these cats got weed. They came here. They didn't come here to beef. They came here to give y'all. They want to show tribute and give you this weed they grew themselves." I was like, "Word?" So we slowly brought each one of them back to the back of the bus, and they was bringing this crazy, I mean, out of space weed. I'm just like, damn. That was like the first time I was like, yo. music is a motherfucker, man. The fact that it, you know what I'm saying, it brings people together like this and connects people to this level that they want to bring like they illest herbs and just break bread with me and shit. That was love, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, that's a blessing every time I hit the road and like somebody's like, yo, come here. I got something for you. I'm just like, what's that? Hold this bag. I'm just looking at the bag. I smell the bag. I'm like, whew, okay, so what we gonna smoke? We gonna smoke this over here. You that's for you for later. I'm just like, I was like on a Yo Gotti tour, and this one kid rolled up at the thing. He's like, yo, I gotta come hang out with you after. I'm like, cool. You gonna smoke? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, I'm gonna come through. Came through with a pound of weed. Just here.
Oh.
And I was just like, I smiled. Like the kid's like, this for you. I was just like, what is going on here, man? Like, so now you got a comic book coming out. You got some new videos dropping. Any TV shows or movies, anything coming into the play next while?
We don't, soundtracks and stuff like that. People license the songs and all that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I never really seriously delved into that acting world. You know what I'm saying? I went to college, Howard University. My major was radio, TV, and film. So nice. I'm into the behind the scenes stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm developing web series based around the comic book that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm producing some podcasts that we're gonna put out soon. Things like that. I'm trying to produce some videos, some ideas that my son and some other people that I'm working with that are also interested in film and TV. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love film. You know what I'm saying? I watch all types of film, old school film from way back 20s, 30s. Now I love all types of genres of film. You know what I'm saying?
I'm noticing that a lot in the hip hop culture. Like, talking to Wordsworth, talking to you, like talking to different people. Like everybody I turn around is like, yeah, I'm in film. I teach film. I'm like, for real? Just like, but it makes sense because a lot of people I know.
It's all art, right? Man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I try to explain to some people because a lot of people go to school for it and then they sit there and they're just trying to knock you and saying like, yo, you don't know what you're doing. I'm like, dude, I'm sitting here right now running the camera and I got a green screen behind me and I did this by myself.
Exactly. They said that about hip hop. They said that about hip hop when cats was taking records and turning it into a whole fucking genre of music. They was like, that ain't music. What the hell y'all doing, man?
And you know what? Like I remember those days my parents used to get mad at me, go, "Why are you taking my records and messing them up and doing that nonsense?" And then
my mom said the same thing. She would get mad whenever I try to scratch the records. Oh man, my mom would go ballistic.
So, as you were talking earlier about, excuse me, this is loud. This is some gelato. Oh yeah.
That joint got you.
Yeah, blood's hit different. So this next song right here is called "Like Father, Like Son." Wow. You see, you've been talking about bringing your son, doing work with your son and all that stuff, and I feel that's a big part of like our culture is to teach our kids to do this stuff instead of showing them the back way of doing things. You know what I mean? A lot of parents these days are proud of their kids being D-boys and hustlers and all that stuff, and I just want my kids to be educated and want to do whatever they want in life. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Me too.
And not force it on them. Like, just allow them to be them. So if they want to be a part of this culture, that's up to them. Like I waited to the day my son called me and go, "Dad, I want to DJ." And my daughter's like, "Dad, I want to DJ." I'm like, 25 years later? Shit.
I know. My son was the same way. I mean, growing up, my son was always like, he wasn't really, he's like anti, because I was so into it. He was like, he was trying to find his own way. So he was like being anti. He wanted to do everything but music. You know what I'm saying? When he was growing up. But then as he got older, like in his early, when he started getting like around 18, 19, 20, is when he started really getting into it. You know what I'm saying? And then he started coming to me and was like, "You know what, Dad, I do like music. You know what I'm saying? I do want to do this music." You know what I'm saying? And now he's like, he's doing music. He's a vegetarian chef. He's got his real estate license. He's started him and his partners out in New Jersey, started their own film company. And in fact, that song you talk about, Like Father, Like Son, that he and I did together, his film company is going to shoot the video for that song in the next couple of probably now. We're going to start shooting the video for this joint.
Like pyramids, I'm pointing towards the sky where my dreams all reside. Hope it's everything I talked about. Inside my mind at nighttime, I would drift for hours. Had me sleep in class, but fuck what they be talking about. Was never thinking simple-minded. I've been over time and to find a silver lining. Taking deep breaths, searching for some guidance. Cause I always find God in the midst of silence. But if I had it all now, would it taste better? All this time in the missing key. Is all my desires gonna bring pleasure? Well, I guess I gotta wait and see. Crown, God, can you wait on me? It's a long, long road till I become the man that I'm supposed to be. I ignore that I have everything I need. Somehow I want more at my front door. So now I'm not too sure what I'm heading towards. Do I really adore what I'm itching for? Will it make me happy or is it all the Lord? Answers, steady trying to master myself. All hell broke loose a few times. I try to stay sane.
Man, like I've listened to that song so many times, and it's just like I'm like dreaming for the day me and my son do something like this, or even my daughters. You know what I'm saying? It's like
it's a great feeling, man. It's a great feeling.
That's what I wanted to know. It's like, how was it? Like, you know, working in the studio, building. Like, how was it?
It was dope, man. It was a great feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? Sit there and bounce ideas off my son. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope. He wrote the hook. You know what I'm saying? He wrote that hook. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with that hook. All right. So I learned it and I sung it along with him and shit. You know what I mean?
That's amazing. That's amazing, man. So now what's your next tour dates? Like, where are you guys heading to next?
Yeah, I'll be in the next couple of days. We're gonna do West Coast. We're gonna be in San Diego on the 31st of this month. Then we're gonna be in San Francisco at August Hall, September 3rd. September 4th, we're gonna be in Napa Valley playing at the Bottle Rock Music Festival, opening up for Guns N' Roses.
Sick.
Yeah. And then
that's
then
what
after that we're gonna
rock
be in
concerts.
Then we're gonna be in Petaluma, California after that. You know what I'm saying? Then we take a little break for a couple of weeks before we hit the road again.
Man, it's like I'd love to be in your shoes these days and do that. Like, it's just being around like legends like that and being put in that category to be traveling with people. Like, it's amazing. And I'm so happy that you're still doing your thing and being you. And it's a blessing to still have you around. And I wanted to give you your flowers now and saying, like, you know, I appreciate you even having this interview with me, because it's just, I remember the day I got those records, the day I've got to meet you, like all the different things, and just like, you know, actually to get here to sit down with you now and actually chat with you is amazing. And being friends with you for a while, it's been different because a lot of people don't expect that. You know what I mean? Like, especially being a Canadian DJ sitting out here. I've never traveled out of the States yet. I haven't done much, but to making an impact, to even be speaking to people like you and working with people like you is amazing. And having
it's a testament. It's a testament to the work you put in, bro. It's a testament to that. You know what I mean? No doubt.
And you know, like, that's why I love this song right here.
Because we are in a real serious dilemma across this country, and I don't see very much salvation for black folk. And we'll talk about that today, about our behavior patterns. I don't see very much salvation for black folk if they don't change their behavior pattern and begin this sort of initiating, demanding transformations in how they're being treated in this country. So let's get into that, about talking about appropriate behavior, inappropriate behavior for black folk.
Once again, it's CK7, the Philadelphian. Got my man next Malizi.
See this song right here? I had to listen to this the other day after the situation I went through.
I can't hear another song about oppression, so I'm clearly focused on progression. That's right. I'm studying wealth, making sure my body functioning at optimum health. Unity is the key. Let's unlock, let's go deep. Stop begging and expecting for them to give us free shit. We already gods, we be dripping in gold. It's on us to place darkness on the lies that's been told. Let's make Lamert the new Kemet. Create our own systems, overcome all the gimmicks. No longer be victims, living life with no limits. Speaking dreams to existence, we choose. And you know that you exactly where you need to be. Focus on community, but focus on self first. Focus on the energy and build up your self-worth. When you need to find self, simply breathe and exist. On channeling community, just tuning it in. Here with me. Here with me.
Go and buy his album. I'm telling you, I've been happy listening to this. There's other tracks like The Foundation, Welcome to Cali. Yo, I just love it.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
I just appreciate good music, and and you got that chill, relaxed vibe, and then you got that let's get up and go do something, and it's got a little bit of everything, and that's why I was glad to do this interview with you, because I really wanted to speak on your new. Everybody always speaks on the past and all the other stuff that's going on, but you see, like, I want to know, like, how was the journey going through this album? Like, just putting all these different elements together, because it's a great vibe, like, and I love it. So I just want to know, like, how were you feeling when you're just like, when decided to put this all together?
Man, most of it was during the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? So I was isolated, for the most part, outside of my engineer and producer partner, Pop Jensen, over at Green Room Studios in Fresno. I recorded all the songs there. It was a chill mode. I ain't gonna front. I'm in a different place now. I'm a grown man, family, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of my business in order that I didn't have like 10, 15 years ago, you know what I'm saying? I moved to a new place. I'm living out in California now, you know what I'm saying? Different mind state. So, you know what I'm saying? When doing this album, it was just so easy and chill, you know what I'm saying? I think the music reflected that whole vibe that I was on, you know what I'm saying? I was just chilling, coming into myself, trying to create a whole new vibe and figuring out what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my twilight, you know what I'm saying? The twilight years, you know what I mean?
And you in Cali.
You know
so.
Yeah, exactly. What better place to be, man? You know what I'm saying? Your twilight.
Hey, man, I want to go to Cali and create some shit one day. I don't even know what the hell will happen after I'm done. I'll tell you some shit. But I'm just like, so other than that, do you eat edibles, or do you indulge in dabbing, any of that?
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm mainly I stay with the flower. You know what I'm saying? I'm old school. I stick with the flower. I mean, I do edibles, but it ain't my. You know what I'm saying? I don't like look for it. You know what I'm saying? And dabs is cool, but it's not something I'm out like searching, like who got the dab? You know what I'm saying? If somebody say, yo, we got the dab, but they doing it, you know what I'm saying? I'll take a little, but that's not like something I'm looking for. I'm strictly flower for the most part. You know what I mean?
No, I'm all three. Like, I got issues. Like, I'm just I see edibles, God. I see dabs. It's like, I see.
No, I like them all. I just don't. It ain't really. Edibles is cool, they cool, but I prefer the flowers, you know what I'm saying? Dabs is my least favorite, but I still do it, you know what I'm saying? But it just, you know what I'm saying? It ain't something that I seek out, you know what I mean?
Well, normally I take dabs before I go to sleep, right? And then last night I came home and I was at a market, and I told my boy I wasn't gonna eat until I got home, and then I came home and I had I made a 500 milligram roti. Right.
Ooh,
so,
that sounds good.
Yeah. So I sat back and I ate that, and I didn't really realize like how kicked, because I haven't, like, when I first made it, like, it's activated but other stuff. But then after you let it sit for a bit, and then you actually go and cook it, and then I actually ate it, and then I sat back. I woke up this morning still high. I didn't even touch a bowl until like 12 o'clock.
No, once that shit get up in your blood system, boy, it's over.
But I was so happy
THC
because I'm like,
boy.
if I got hit like this, just imagine somebody half my size. I could just imagine.
Yeah, for real, exactly. Because you can absorb some shit.
And I eat a lot of weed, so I was just like, shit. It was just like, what did I just do to myself? But hey, man, that's just the game. So now, what is the future for you? Like, what is the next album you're trying to put out? Like, what's the next thing you're trying to, are you trying to lay out a few more albums, or just, is there a new Diggable Planet album playing anywhere? Is there, what's that?
Yeah, we're talking about that. We've been seriously talking about that a lot lately. Right now, we're just working out the logistics. Our managers are working out the logistics to figure out how we can get in one place for a couple of weeks and just be there and be able to bust the album out. So that's what we're working out right now on terms of Diggable Planets music. my own personal music. I'm constantly working on projects all the time. I got a project I'm working with some cats in Canada called 80 Empire. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
The Reza brothers, Adrian Reza, Lucas Reza. We're doing a project together right now, a whole EP of dope music. The one brother is the producer, makes all the music. The other brother raps and sings, and they both are dope as shit. The Italiano is killing it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm working on a project with them, and then I'm working on another project with my man Mad Furter. Me and him doing a project. It's gonna be really dope too. You know what I'm saying? My man Architect is producing all the beats for that.
Sick.
Yeah, so I'm working on that, and I'm also working on a project with my man Pete Spray called Bro Tep and the Legend of Jazz Fu, which is going to be another character I'm creating called Bro Tep, and he's the master of this musical style called Jazz Fu, and it's going to be like his origin story.
Sick. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, we're in the process of getting the podcast going on, so I'm definitely gonna have you a part of that too. So that's gonna be a fun time because
that's what's up.
I love to sit down and just like smoke and parlay with you and just talk politics with other people. You see, that's why I always wanted to smoke a room for like men because everybody's got these drinking rooms and all this other stuff, and it's like sometimes when you drink, you get ignorant, you say some dumb shit. I ain't gonna speak no names, but I'm saying some people just said some dumb shit, and it just doesn't make sense to me sometimes, right? You know, and you can't smoke and drink at the same time, you know. So just don't do it. So I just wanted something where it's just like we can parlay on a different level where it's just mellow like this. Like I love this interview. You know, I when I do my interviews, I like to just talk. Like, you know, and hang out and just speak. Like, I don't want to put people on the spot with things or ask them stupid questions or any of that stuff because in the game right now, it's just stupid. Like, you know, it's just like, I just like, yo, how's your family? How's life? What do you got next? What kind of weed you like smoking? That's the question I wanted to know. What is your favorite strain? Indica, Sativa, like what?
I like them both. To be honest with you, I would say Sativa. I smoke more Sativa than Indica, but back in the day, one of my favorite strains. I mean, nowadays the names have gotten so bastardized. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep up with. You know what I'm saying? The names. But back in the early days, my smoking days, I was with my manager Brandon Rossi. He was a connoisseur and a grower of cannabis, and him and some of his partners in Pennsylvania, they had this thing called hash plant, and yo, this weed. Was fucking. It will put you on your ass.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh my god, hash Lizzie. Hash plant was my favorite. To this day, it still is. I haven't smoked anything that knocked me on my ass like that hash plant that I smoked. You know what I'm saying? Out in the suburbs of Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? Shit was crazy, man.
Yeah, I knew a guy who grew some of that out here. That shit's ridiculous. Like, and even squeezing into rosin, it was even worse. Like, it just. Because I had a guy like squeeze some Bubba Hash rosin for me the other day, and it was just I was like holding on to it like it was gold. It was just amazing. So other than that, do you ever try any other psychedelics like mushrooms or any of that stuff and anything?
Oh yeah, come on, man. Okay, come on, man. I've graduated. I mean, in my early days, in my younger days, son, yo, I did everything. I mean, I was on all the mushrooms, LSD. You know what I'm saying? The acetabs, you know what I'm saying? Molly, ecstasy, MDMA.
I know everybody's trying.
I did a little coke here and there, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple of parties, you know what I'm saying? There was a couple of lines there, you know what I'm saying? But in the end, none of that shit it's all about the flower, man. I can't fuck with none. The rest of that shit I had to put that shit aside, man, because it's really about the weed, you know what I'm saying? The rest of that shit was just party favors. It's cool. Some people get too caught up in them shits, but me,
you ever know I
felt like weed is the one I was gonna roll with for the rest. You know what I'm saying? Ride out with that. You know what I mean?
You ever notice that, like, okay, when you after a show and then you got like it's like a split decision. It's like I could go over here, drink and party with them and all them chicks, or I could go get high and go to the studio. Or go hang in the forest. It's just like, you know, and it's just like, you know, most people want to go like after a while, like I even had to grow up and sit there and go like, I like to go eat mushrooms and hang out in the house or a cabin or something and smoke some weed and chill than rather be all up in a club and then worrying about this person's gonna start a fight because of this or this. Like,
Exactly.
it's such a different world now because every time I hear the youngins like, yo, there was a shooting last night, I'm just like, see, that's why I stay out of that. They're just like, well, why don't you drink no more? I'm like, I go, because it leads to all that other stuff. I stopped drinking for 7 years and I'm just like, like
that comes with the maturity, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Our the age range we in, you know what I'm saying? Because in our 20s, we was at those clubs. We was there, you know what I'm saying? I was there. I came in front. But now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, 20, 30 years of being in the industry and being in college, you know what I'm saying? And now, you know what I'm saying? Being in the club is just like, it's my job, you know what I'm saying? I'm in clubs all the time for my job. So when I'm not there, I like to be chilling at home, you know what I'm saying? Or chilling with my friends or studio, you know what I'm saying? I don't seek out the clubs like I did in my 20s, you know what I'm saying? My 30s, you know what I mean?
Oh, facts. And I've been told
that's just a special occasion. Like, you know, now if DJ Disspare having a birthday party or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I show up for that. You know?
Well, see, that's different. You see, we're gonna make that happen. But I'm saying, besides that things like that is like, I look at, if you're getting to a level now where you have a status in the music game, being in the bar all the time ain't good for you because you ain't out there trying to promote like the other things. Like, I'll go roll out with my artists here and there and go to the DJs because I know certain people say, yo, run this track. Or, you know, and just do one promo run or something when I pop up in the city and stuff. But I'm not literally trying to be there for the whole 8 hours or the 4 like things. I'm like normally in there for like an hour and we're at the next spot. And then by the end of the night, we're chilling at some studio smoking weed for the rest of the night. Like,
yeah, see, that to me, that's just fun to me. I mean, I have more fun in the studio with the crew, smoking weed, laughing, talking, creating beats, making rhymes. I had way more fun doing that, shooting videos with the crew, laughing, talking, going to different locations. That's more fun to me than hanging out in the clubs, man, to be honest with you, man. Unless I'm getting paid for it. Unless I'm getting paid to perform.
You know, it's like go to the studio and then next thing you know, it's just like, yo, the track done. You want to shoot the video? Sure.
Yes.
You ain't gotta leave till 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. Let's go. You know what I mean? And then I remember doing a video, the track, everything all in one weekend with Chris Rivers when we were all on tour. It was like hilarious because we did
that when they flew me out to LA for that the Panther soundtrack. The song we did a song called 10 Points for the Panther soundtrack. Easy Mo B produced it and they asked me to be on it. It was me, Busta, Smith and Wesson, Redman. It was a gang cast, Killer Mike. It was a gang, Coolio. It was a bunch of cats there. You know what I'm saying? We all was in the studio writing our rhymes. And then Easy Mo B would call you. And as soon as he calls your name, if you was ready with your rhyme, he throw you in the booth. You go do your rhyme. And while you rhyming, they sitting there filming you. And as soon as you finish your rhyme, you go into another room and film you do another scene for the video. It was crazy. It was like a fucking hip hop factory out that motherfucker. It was crazy.
Because like whenever because I heard that song and I'm just sitting there going like, man, how the hell did all of y'all do that? Like it was crazy. It was just a gang.
It was a lot of it was crazy. It was good energy too. It was mad fun.
And the bars were phenomenal. Like it
was mad fun, man. Hell yeah.
So what producer would you like to work with now, if you had a chance to?
A lot of them, man. Would love to work with Madlib, or his brother Oh No. Still would love to work with DJ Premier, Pete Rock. I love to work with. And it's a lot of cats. It's cats that people don't even know about. Like this is cat here in Fresno that worked on my album Philadelphia. I want to do more stuff with him. His name is Most Beats. Mm-hmm. Young cat out here in Fresno, produced a couple of joints on my album. You know what I'm saying? The Love Is Love joint. You know what I'm saying? Locals. A couple of joints on the album. The Get High. He did the Get High joint. And another cat named Nimzo out of New Jersey, produces a lot of lo-fi. He produced the joint for me, Like Father, Like Son, Family Biz. My man Miko Music produced a lot of stuff for MOP, Smith & Wesson, He produced Foundation for me, and some other joints too. You know what I'm saying, on my album. So yeah, it's my man Next Malin, producer out of Philly, DJ producer out of Philly. He now lives in North Carolina. He's dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot, I would like to work with Abstract Art Form, aka Shay. You know what I'm saying? He still got the dope beats. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I love that because a lot of people don't know a lot of the producers that you actually named off, and you know, there's so many that I fuck with now that I would love to throw your way too, and people have like watched me talk to you and certain things and see things, and they're just like, "Yo, do you think we could throw him a beat pack?" I'm like, "Yo, dog, just run it. Like, they'll just just run it out. If he likes it, he likes it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But we'll work something out." But you know, it's just in the game.
I love listening to beats, man. I love listening to new beats from producers. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming producers. So I may or may not use it, but I still send it. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I mean?
And you know, as in like you said about collabs, this song here. You see, yeah, I find things like people just.
Yeah, you dug up for that one.
Shout out to Overtime.
Yeah, my man Dale Shiz. Yeah, Mr. Doodlebugs. Let's get it. Hey yo, every time that beat drops, you can feel the bass knock, sounding like a gunshot, busting at you blood clots, faking like you hip hop. We know you really not talking like you corn jack, but you really soda pop. I'ma let you cornballs debate up on your laptops. Me and my homeboys be smoking on them Cali crops, 420 all day, puffing on it nonstop, beating for that hot shit, feeling like a sweatshop. Why you staring crazy, kid? Thinking you's a hard rock? Better fix your face quick. In fact, here's some Botox. Fuck all that fake shit. Here goes your T-Tie. Plus my man Dwayne the Rock. He's on the beat. It's the rock. 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 It's the rock.
Overtime hustling.
Yo, this shit is bananas, son. Yeah, your brother Mr. Doodlebugs, Dale Shiz. What up with it though? Let's get it.
I'm on go. Let's get it. Them niggas know it's they and see no. Uh-oh, so hot. Got them running, they know we coming with that heat. Spitting fire right out the dungeon. Yo, the rock. These clowns don't really want it. You can see it on their faces, they mascara is running. I keep winning, making hits up in the kitchen. The wings grinding, over there, see what he's mixing. See serving, nah, don't get nervous. We lock and loaded, dropping bombs just like the service. Let's get it, Doodle told me to come with it, so I came with it. Leaving the game stuck with it.
Yo, you dug in the crates for that one. That was a good one right there, fam.
Oh, I got a lot of shit. I just like to sit here and collect.
Enough respect to my man Deoshes and Dwayne the Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shout out to the fams. You know, I got to play that on Terror Tales a while ago, and you know, that's mad love. Like, you know, seeing you working with like all the different guys in the game, like I appreciate that circle. Because it's like a lot of people are big-headed in this game. They don't think that they need to work with a lot of the new industry guys or the youngins, or even try to teach them new knowledge, right? Some you can't, some you can. Even trying to teach an old head these days is impossible. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but, you know, most people don't understand is like when you have a good base of people around you and things are working, you keep that. And that's why I like keeping the relationship with you, because we are going to work on music. We are going to do stuff together. We are going to do tours together. Stuff it will happen because of the networking and respect. And
no doubt.
You've seen our work out here, and you've seen what we've done in Canada, and you've been around it. Like, you got to see us tear up venues and do that stuff with you. Like, it's different out here, and it's a different culture out here because you're getting a mix of all cultures in the room, not just one. You know what I mean? And they're hands-on onto your lyrics, your music, the stuff. They like show you respect. They're running up with L's. Like, it's just a different game, right? So And I appreciate what you've been doing, and I'm glad that I got to do this interview with you. Is there anything you want to say, any shout-outs you want to give out?
Just shout out all my crew out in Canada, you know what I'm saying? Shing Regime, you know what I'm saying? Toronto's finest, my man Born King, all my crew out in Winnipeg, you know what I'm saying? My man Q Carbon, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out there that show love, you know what I'm saying, in Toronto, mad respect. My man Stefano Ugo, you know what I mean? Give big respect to DJ Disspare and that whole crew showing me love. Street Killers always showing me love. Overtime Hustler, my man 50 to Caesar, to my CFO crew, my Diggable Planets crew, you know what I'm saying? To my man BKR Raps, you know what I'm saying? My man MC Wicks, the Guillotine Regime, you know what I'm saying? Out of Fresno. And yo, anybody that's interested, please go to my Bandcamp page at cknowledgepresents.bandcamp.com and pick up the new album. It's on vinyl, it's on CD, and you can also get it on digital. And I got the new video dropping on my YouTube channel this Monday, August 30th, Doodlebug TV, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Check out the new video for No Monkey Junk, directed by my man Hashim Hassan, Rebel Lotus Films, you know what I'm saying? Big up to my man Nimzo, who produced the song No Monkey Junk, you know what I mean? And hope y'all check that out.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy the Gorilla. East Coast, West Coast, down South, Midwest, all around the world. Swinging from vine to vine, baby, we about to get it in. Live from the LBC and the CPT. We got the man C-Notch, a.k.a. the Philadelphian, with that song, No Monkey Junk. With my man, 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 with my man.
Yeah.
You know, we got the fire. Follow the world best DJ Disspare on Twitter, Facebook, and for mixtape hosting and bookings at djdisspare@gmail.com.
Peace.
Peace.
Okay, we're good. We're off. Appreciate you.